Hey guys, apologize if I look like I just got back from the gym. I did just get back from the gym. But today I'm playing against Martin, but not just any Martin. It's the mighty Martin, who has a rating of double the regular Martin. He's rated 500. As you can see here, chess.com has added some new superheroes bots. We have Mighty Martin, the Green Pawn, Dead Lost, Blunder Woman, and the Question Master with the rating of 0. So this is a little bit intimidating because you remember Mittens was rated 1. That'll be interesting. But let's start with Mighty Martin and see how this goes. Okay, here we go. Mighty Martin plays knight to f3. Let's play knight c6 and see if we can challenge the center with e5. He does allow me to transpose into an e4 game, which I'm happy with. Okay, and he's going for the Italian game. Let's play the two knights defense. And d3, so I have a specialty here. d5 is my favorite line in this position. He's going for it. If he castles, he's falling. Okay, he doesn't. He takes that. All right, we'll take it. And all right, notice how Martin is now following some opening principles. He's controlling the center. He's developing his pieces. Very, very nice stuff. All right, let's go here and pin the knight so that our queen is no longer in danger. And now it is in danger because there's no more pin. And so I'll just go ahead and trade that off. And I think we'll come out with bishop g4 and line up on this guy with another pin. And this is a difficult one for Martin to deal with. Yeah, so I think I could take it now or I could just wait. I think I'll just wait because it's not really going anywhere. And when we do this next move. And yeah, now that I've got my development completed and I'm castled, I'll take this, mess up the pawn structure. Yep, we'll go ahead and trade. And now we have a relatively easy endgame because look at all these weaknesses, right? These are all weak pawns, and mine look, very nice. So the question of what do I want to attack first? So I'm debating if I want to bring this rook up and potentially come over here, or if I want to just play f6 and kind of solidify my pawn structure. That's also another option. Yeah, maybe like f6, g5, then that pawn's not going to go anywhere. We could try that. Let's actually play. You know what? I could have probably just played g5 right away because there's a little trick here. Pin the bishop and then attack it. But anyway, let's do this. So what I'm trying to do is kind of just lock in this guy as a target. And now we can focus on attacking that. So let's see. Let's play h5. I'm going to push this up here. Maybe bring my rook up and over like this. Looks like a pretty good plan. Let's go h4. And a lot of times when you're playing against a lone bishop, if you put all your pawns on the same color, it kind of hinders the bishop's effectiveness. However, you do have to be careful because your pawns can also become targets. So it kind of works both ways. So I'm just paying close attention to this square right here, right? Like I'm not going to let that bishop come there and just start gobbling up all my pawns, right? That would be a big mistake. So you do want to kind of keep an eye on that. So I think what I'm going to do now is continue with my plan here. Actually, no, I'm gonna bring my king here, just kind of protect my knight and start. Okay, he does do that. All right. So Martin's playing pretty well, I would say, for 500. Let's bring the rook up. Probably going to relocate the knight over here. That looks like a great square. Could also bring the rook over here, which looks pretty good too. Let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't look like the bishop has a lot of options. You could go to b4. Okay. Doesn't do that. So yeah, now I think is the time. We can relocate the knight to one of these squares. Let's do that. So this is a threat. This is also, okay. So let's go ahead and go here. And I'm just kind of keeping an eye on where do I want to hop my knight to. One of these places. Okay, so he's giving me the pawn. If he goes here, I can just defend. That looks fine, so I will take the pawn. He doesn't see that. This rook needs to be in the game. Let's bring it over to d8. Yeah, Martin is playing pretty well, I would say, for a 500 rated. Okay, let's hop the knight over here. And do I want to trade for the bishop? Not really, because the bishop's not really doing a whole lot. I think I want to just keep attacking weak pawns. We'll just go here. And we'll take this one. And this one. And now that I've taken enough pawns, I think I will go ahead. Yeah, we'll go ahead and trade now. And we'll Yep, trade that, take this one. And now we have very easy 3 pass pawns. All I really have to do is just push these guys together, and white doesn't even really have a way to do anything over here. So let's just push the pawns. Push the pawns. Come on. I could have taken that, but I don't really care. All right, we'll force the rook trade, and then we'll get a queen. Where do I just push now? If I take it, the king's going to come. Yeah, we'll just push. Threatening to get a queen here. There we go. And unfortunately for Martin, the end is coming very soon. Very soon. That should do it. Good game, Martin. Definitely an improvement just by, the opening principles, controlling the center, developing the pieces. You can see Martin has come a long way. All right, let's go to the next spot. The green pawn, 900. Plays d4. Let's play d5. And what are we going to see? Knight to c3. So usually when they play knight to c3, I think just knight to f6 is the best response. Bishop f4. Okay. We'll just play c6. Just stop any shenanigans with the knight coming over there. And let's play g6. We'll develop the bishop over here. I don't actually know the theory here, but this seems like a pretty decent plan. Let's try this one. Okay, do I want to take that? I don't think so, because it opens up this square for the knight to develop naturally on f3. I think I'll just leave the tension here and castle. There is e5, but I can just move my knight somewhere and not super concerned about that. Let's bring... We'll just develop. We'll keep it simple. Okay, let's go rook e8. Maybe we'll play e5 here. White's going to waste some time. Yeah, white's wasting a lot of time here. I think the best way to approach it now is just bust open the center. Look at the rook. Look at the king and the queen. They're lined up on the same file. That can't be good for white. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like Martin played a better game than the green pawn. No offense to the green pawn, but Martin didn't even hang any pieces like this, I don't believe. That's just a bad move. That's just a really bad move. All right, well, continuing with the plan, let's open up the king and try to get this rook into the game. Okay, so what I want to see now is, can I actually take this? Because the queen can't take, or I take it. So the knight's going to have to take. But then it's pinned, and I can actually attack it, maybe with like f5, knight to f6, and bishop f5. Looks like I'm going to at least, at the bare minimum, get my piece back. And then on top of that, I maybe have some more threats here. Or if I go with the knight, I have this one. Lots of good options. I'm expecting bishop d3 to defend. So f5, bishop d3, I could take it. That looks pretty good. Knight f6, bishop d3, I could also take it. And then follow up bishop f. That looks even better. I think that's better. Well, let's go knight to f6. You can see how powerful this pin is. Yeah, he just abandons the piece. Okay, so we get our piece back. Question is which way? They both look really good. I'll take with the rook, but maybe the knight was even better. I don't know. Okay. So knight to d5 seems like a strong move, just kind of unleashing the bishop, threatening the pawn, and then maybe the knight can come in. Or just continuing the development with like bishop g4 also looks pretty good. Let's just continue development. We'll keep it simple. Okay, he's giving me the exchange. Lots of pieces are getting blundered here. Let's take with the rook. Now the rook can infiltrate, and white's about to be done for. Yep, there you go. We got the queen, the king lined up. That's a pin. And let's bring in the troops to finish off the game. Bring the knight in, unleashes the bishop, the queen. Okay. So I'm thinking about this move. There's also a check. There's also just bringing the knight over here. Lots of really good moves. Yeah, we'll start with the queen. Centralizing the queen. Also unleashes the rook. If I need to use that, I can. I don't think we're going to need it. Yeah, there's checkmate. There's actually checkmate. Because of this and this and this. Okay. So yeah, I think Mighty Martin put up a better fight than the green pawn, to be completely honest with you. All right, let's go to the next spot. Dead lost. Here we go. Let's play e5. Let's play knight c6. Another Italian game. I'm going to stick with the two knights defense. No reason to change this, I don't think. Ah, okay. So here we go. He's going for the fried liver. We're going to play d5. And I think I'm going to play a line. Yes, I just recently did a video on this. So let's see how it works. 1300 rated player. In theory, this should work out very well for us. We play knight to d4. And hopefully I can remember the lines. Because a lot of times I forget some of these. Okay, he plays c3, which I think is one of the better moves. I think what I recommended in the video was just b5 here. Going for the trade. Takes. Yes. And then there was a line here. Okay, this one I don't think I covered. I don't think I covered that. But it doesn't look like a great move, right? Because I'm going to develop with tempo on the queen. I don't think there's even anything to think about there. We just do that. He can take this if he wants. Okay. So yeah, this is interesting. We do have to be careful. There's d6. So maybe bishop to d6 is an idea. What else could I play? I could play h6, kick the knight away first. That actually makes some sense. Because then if there's d6, I'm just taking the knight. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of the knight. Actually, let me see. Takes, check. No, I have bishop e6. I'm totally fine. All right, yeah, let's play h6, get rid of the knight. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't some crazy tactic there, but it doesn't look like it. And I think we can just keep kicking the knight around. Yeah, we'll play e4. Trying to gain some tempo on the knight. It's kind of a weird position, to be honest with you. I think we just go bishop d6. Bishop d6 does a couple things. Finishes my development, gets ready to castle. It also blocks this pawn so that he can't like push it forward to unleash the queen here, which is kind of a big deal. So I think bishop d6 is probably a pretty good move. Yeah, let's do that. So what is it? 3, 6, 3, 6, 7. So we're down 2 pawns, but look at our pieces. And white is still having a problem, you know, with the development over here. So I think we're doing fine. Let's go ahead and castle. Now we can think about bringing the rook to the center. Okay, he plays b3, trying to develop over here. Makes sense. So now that we're developed, let's start looking for weaknesses or things that we can attack. So I'm thinking rook to e8 threatens to win the pawn. I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, not a whole lot of other moves come to mind. Maybe rook c8 with the idea of potentially trying to play c6. a5, I don't really like that. I think rook e8 is fine. One thing I do want to keep an eye on is this threat here. But by going here, I'm basically getting ready to get rid of this knight. I could also take it and play knight g4 now that I look. Nah, but then yeah, let's go rook e8. This seems to be the better move. Okay, so he castles. So there's potential for a target over here. So maybe a move like knight g4 unleashes my bishop. Could sacrifice the rook or just take it. And then my rook can come up and over and attack this way. So let's see. Knight g4. Because then I'm threatening to bring the queen over and just kind of end the game very quickly. If he takes, I take with the bishop. And I have both bishops lined up on the king. And the queen's coming over. It looks very strong, actually. Actually looks very strong. There is this pawn, which I'm leaving undefended. But again, I'm going to be going on the offensive. Seems worth it. Let's play knight g4. I think it's a good move. Okay, he takes the bishop. I'm wondering, can I just go on the offensive? The question is, g3, we have checkmate, so we're not worried about that. What about h3? That's what it comes down to. We've got a check. King's going to go over. We can take here. If this, then this doesn't look quite good enough. What if I take with check first? And then I go queen h4. That looks even better. Because then I have an immediate checkmate threat. And I don't see a way for white to stop it. I don't see a way for white to stop it. So that looks like the move. Let's go there. Doesn't really matter that we're losing a piece if we get checkmate, right? So let's go here. And you can see bishop g3 followed by queen h2 is an immediate checkmate. That doesn't cut it. And I could even go somewhere else with my bishop. I could even go there. Yeah, let's do that. That's even more exciting. Sacrifice the bishop. And there's checkmate. All right. Dead lost. Good game. Let's go to the next bot. Blunder Woman 1650 plays b3. Okay, let's play d5. There's one line that I saw, I think it was John Bartholomew play once on one of his videos. Should check out his channel, by the way. If you haven't, he's an international master, stronger than me. But he plays this move, bishop g4, against this, because a lot of times what they try to do is play e3 and bring out the bishop, and so this kind of stops that, and so it's a little bit annoying, I think. Now, Blunder Woman looks like she's just going to go for the double Fianchetto, which is fine. It's fine. Let's put my knight on d7. I'm going to play c6 and e5, ideally. Yes, play c6. Get my 2 pawns in the center. Let's just go back. And I wanted to play e5. I can't do it quite yet. So I can play queen c7. I could play f6. Let's try queen c7 and see if white is going to commit d4 or not. I want to see what's going to happen here. Okay, they do not. Let's go back here. Expecting maybe d4. No. Wow. All right, going for my bishop. So what do we have? We have bishop e4, but then I'm going to get kicked away, and I'm going to have to be willing to trade it, which is not terrible. But I think I might just play h5. Yeah, I think I'll just play h5. And what's happening to white's king side is that it's becoming very weak. Look at all these open squares now. I don't think white wants to castle there anymore. Maybe they do, but it looks risky. Yeah, now he can play e5. Feeling pretty good about my center. I've dealt with the threats over here. Okay. Not super concerned with that. I'd like to castle, but then I will lose a pawn. So I can either defend with f6, defend with the bishop. I think I'll defend with the bishop. That looks pretty solid. I develop a piece. I also deal with the threat. If white would have taken this, I was going to take with the king, actually, to leave this pawn defended. And white does castle. That cannot be a good decision. It just can't be. It just can't be a good decision. I'm going to castle the other way and now get ready to just launch an attack. We're just going to launch an attack. Generally speaking, if you want to attack on the flank, so like this side of the board, you don't want to open up the center. So I think what I'm going to do with that in mind is play e4 and keep this all kind of blocked off so I can focus on just busting open the king side and checkmating the king. That's the plan. Now, it looks like white's just... Oh, it's pinned. It's pinned. That's actually not a bad move. It was like... I thought they were losing a piece, but they're not. I mean, a pawn, but they're not. So, yeah, I didn't actually think about that. That's a pretty good move for white. Probably have to take it, because otherwise we're just losing material here. I don't see a way around that. F5, no, it loses this yet. We got to take it, which is unfortunate. I didn't really want to give up this bishop. So that was a good move. It was a good move on white's part. And I might have to play king b8 just to get away from this pin. It's actually a pretty annoying pin. I think I will do that. Notice my king and queen, though. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for moves like this, right? Doesn't work now, because I can just take. But at some point in the future, maybe f4 gets played, or maybe some other piece defends this and my knight moves. I got to watch out for a pin. Okay, I'm just letting you guys know. But also this. Interesting. Well, what do we have? We can go here with the knight. Dun, dun, dun. Or we can just take this. If this happens, I'm pretty happy to play rook h7. It does open up the files. We can probably attack. So I think that's fine. What other options do we have here? Let's see, think about this for a second. If I take and the bishop comes in, I go here, yeah. Bishop has to move, and then we can continue attacking. I think it's fine. Let's take this. I'm expecting the bishop to take here. No, this one, okay. So, how do we launch the attack? Queen to f4 looks pretty good, because then we can target this pawn, and then this pawn, and then we get to the king. Yes, this could fall. I'm not really concerned. Yeah, I think queen f4 looks pretty good. So let's go queen f4. That's my threat. Let's take it. Okay. And white's doing a good job of trying to bring this over to defend. So I don't want to allow a queen trade. I do not want to allow a queen trade. I'm probably going to tuck my king in the corner. Although queen g3 would still force a queen trade. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I don't think I have a way around that, actually. Ironically, my queen is kind of trapped over here. I can't really move it anywhere. It's funny. So yes, interesting position. Maybe I just need to finish developing this knight then, since I can't really do anything about that. All right, so let's go knight e7. Queen g3 check. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, this one... Hmm. We have rook h7 or rook e8. Rook e8. Dun, 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 rook h7. Dun, dun, dun. They both have different benefits. Let's go rook h7. I'm not actually sure which one's better. Okay, so now, since white didn't go there, maybe we bring the knight to f5? Or the bishop to f5? Because if my knight hops, yeah, maybe bishop first. The idea is that I want to force this trade so that my knight can go to that square. Yeah, of course, white would not want that. So let's take this way. This is a really weird position now. But still, I feel like white's king is probably in trouble at some point. Okay. We can go here. We could just leave that and go check, followed by like h, push the h pawn. Bishop h3, the rook's gonna move. Check. There's always that queen move, unfortunately. Ah, what if I go bishop h3, knight f5 to take away the queen g3? And then we actually have a serious threat. So this looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I don't really see a great move for white. So let's play that. Let's play that. Here we go. I'm expecting the rook to move exactly. And then knight to f5, I think, is a pretty strong move. There is g6, but I don't really care. I'm threatening the queen. We're taking away the queen trade, which means this becomes a real threat. Yeah, knight f5 looks totally crushing. So there you go. There's a check. Okay, I'm just going to move over. Not really concerned with that. I could go this way too. No, this way. Let's go this way. Keep that defended. All right, queen f4. Yes. Okay. It's still even. That's funny. 3-6, 3-6. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking now, do I play bishop g4 to keep the queens on the board? What I don't like about that is my queen is still kind of stuck. I kind of feel like I have to trade queens because my queen is just so misplaced. Now that I don't have this as an option, I feel like I need to trade. And the good news is that white is still kind of bottled up over here and my rooks are ready to go. So I think we can do something if I'm smart about this. Let's go here first. I don't want to, oops. I didn't want to get forked and I wanted to play this move. Okay, now we have to deal with the bishop. So let's go back here. Backs this. And now I'm thinking we bring this over and line up on the bishop. Okay. Weird position. Do we have any tactics? We can bring the knight over here. Not quite. D4 gives up this pawn, but then we take this. Is that a good trade? I don't know. I can also relocate this knight over here. Feels like there should be some tactic. I just don't see one. So I guess we'll just go here for now. Try to relocate the knight, put some pressure on the bishop. Okay, goes back there. B5. The idea of B4 to chase the knight away. Pretty easy to stop. Don't know if I love that, but it does give my king an easier route into the game. Haven't really created that good of a target, so we'll play B5, I guess. Gives up this square, but I don't really care too much about that. Okay, plays A4, which is going to allow me to do this and take here. That can't be good for white, so we'll play B4. I think we got a break. We caught a break there. Yeah, now we can take this one, and that's an important pawn because it opens up this square. Yes, yes, yes. Bishop. Let's put the bishop on F3. Now I need to figure out how to get my rook over here. How do we get a rook up there? So this idea of bringing the knight here. This is like a super complicated position. I'm going to play C5. I want to defend this. And, okay, I'm going to take en passant because I think I have a fork here. I do have to be a little careful that I don't get checkmated, but I don't think it's quite works. So I'm going to go for the fork here. Yes. No, I can't actually do that. Yeah, I kind of messed that up, actually. I underestimated that one. All right, let's go here. I need my rooks to do something. The rooks are kind of like not doing enough right now. Okay. Now there's a threat. That's what I'm talking about. The checkmate threat's right there. Maybe I just play king over. No, then there's the check here. Oof. Got myself into a jam. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right. I think we got to get rid of this annoying bishop. I think. All right, let's take it. Let's go here. Threatens this. Controls this square as well. Strong 1600 bot. I will say that, guys. Unless I'm just playing really badly, but it just feels like it's a pretty strong bot. Let's see if we can get the king out of this mess. That's really the big problem for our position. The king is about to get checkmated. We can trade some pieces. That's usually the best way to do that. I'm gonna run out of pieces, but I have to do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna get checkmated. So I have to like offer something here. Oh, did I just blunder checkmate, guys? I just blundered checkmate. No, I didn't, because it's defended. But still, that looked like a good move. Anyway, let's take this. And I don't know how we're gonna win this. Actually, I don't know how I'm gonna win this. Kind of messed this up. I'm gonna need Blunder Woman to make a blunder. Actually, yeah. Let's see if we can do a little mating net. I don't really know what else to say at this point. That's checkmate. Wow. Wow. I think I lost. I think I just lost. That's checkmate, and I can't stop it. I can't move there. I can't go there. Wow. That's literally, that's it. That's game over. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to check the performance rating of this game and see if I really played like a 1600 or if the bot played better, because I have a suspicion that I mean, I could go there, but that's pretty terrible in game, right? I mean, stops the checkmate. Yeah, I mean, it's over. It's over, guys. Okay, I'm going to resign, and I am going to do a game review because I'm a little bit suspicious that I played that terrible of a game. Let's go. Let's click the game review. All right, so here's the game review. White played with 79.8 accuracy. I played 73.4. Okay, so I didn't play a great game, but the bot played 80 accuracy. I don't mean that 1600s. I don't think. Yeah, 2100 rated. I played like a 1900. Okay, so to be fair, I didn't play great, but I mean, come on, 2100 rated for a 1650 bot. That was not cool. Rematch. We get white this time, and we're not going to take this 1650 bot lightly. Here we go again. All right, I'm going to just do this. I'm going to play bishop d3. If you play knight c3, you have to worry about the pin. I don't want to get pinned. I'm going to play knight to d2. Okay, let's just play knight to f3. We're going to develop quickly. We're going to take this. Okay. That move allows knight f5 if I want it. Also creates a hole here, which I do like. I think I'll drop back to e2. The idea is I want to go to c3 and d5. Okay, I'll take that. And queen, wait a minute. We have bishop e4. Of course, we can't castle or we get checkmated. Bishop e4 looks pretty solid. And probably just get rid of that annoying bishop. White has not done any development. I'm going to castle. And it'd be good, pretty good for me. Okay, let's put the rook in the center, lined up on the king. And let's go here. We have an idea of coming into d6, also attacking this pawn. Queen to d5. Do I want to trade? Do I want to trade? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's trade. And let's go for... This move is possible because the rook. I can also take this, then move my knight somewhere, which unleashes the rook. f6, there's f4. Could be an idea. Knight to d4 is also possible because the pin. Lots of possibilities. I don't really want to allow f6. Then I do have f4. Or do we just like play some safe developing move? Just bring the bishop out. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is just play knight g3 to attack this way. So I'm threatening this. And on f6, I have f4. On this one, I was just going to take this. I don't think that's good. Did I get this with check and knight has to go back? Yeah, this can't be good for black. All right, do I want to even deal with this? Do I even want to deal with that, or do I want to just keep up the pressure? Let's just keep up the pressure. I don't think we care about that pawn. I think we just focus on this. Okay. Yeah, maybe bishop here. Point is I want to get this rook over. And I'm not really concerned about this because I'm going after the king. Okay. Let's go back to f3. Same plan. Bring the rook over. And this is, I mean, this has got to be good, right? There's got to be some sort of tactics here. Check. That's a blunder, I believe. Finally. Finally, the blunder woman makes a blunder. Okay. Well, now we take a piece and should be in good shape. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's like a way to like threaten checkmate on this king. And let's just defend the bishop for now. There is a5, but we can move. Okay. Now we can swing this one over here. This one over here. Oof. This one here. Okay. Da-dun, da-dun. Check. King goes there. I don't really want to worry about that. Let's just play g3. No back rank mates. All right. How do we do this? How do we do this? Let's go here. Let's just go take some pawns. We'll keep it simple. I was looking for like checkmate or something, but I'm not quite seeing it. So I think we can just go pawn hunting. Let's go here. Okay. Take this. And then we do need to collect these pawns. I don't want something crazy to happen, but I will go ahead and take these two. And I can't do that. That's a blunder. Go here. All right. Threaten that. Okay. Start pushing this guy. Create some counter threats over here. I think we can just win this pawn now. Rook here, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. That makes it easy. Okay, check. And let's push the pawn. Push the pawn. Push the pawn. Here, threaten to push and get a queen. Black can't really stop that. Yeah, you can go there, but I'm still going to go and get the queen. All right. Dun dun dun. Let's go check. Check. Force a trade, simplify into an easy endgame. Get the queen. Go here. All right, folks, we did it. Let's check the game review again on this one because I'm curious. Last time the 1650 bot played like 2100 and we played like 1900. Let's check this one. Okay, so this time we played 83. The bot played 77.8. The bot was actually fairly consistent. I think, wasn't it 79 something last time? Let's see the rating. Wow. We both played like 2200s. Interesting. So they've got that Blunder Woman programmed to be pretty strong. Anyway, it's time to move on. It is time to move on to you know who, the Question Master, rated 0. And after my defeat to Blunder Woman, I'm not feeling very confident here, but we're going to give it our best. We're going to give it our best. C5, great. It's an opening that I'm familiar with, so hopefully this works out well. Great. Let's go bishop b5. Okay, we're going to castle. Knight here probably, and then we're going to play knight c3, a6. It's fine. We're going to take... he plays this one. Okay. I think we can either go back or we can take... Does it matter the order? No, it shouldn't matter. I think we can take. I think it's fine. Then we can go here. This bishop's going to come over here like this, most likely. Yes, b5 back here. And we're going to play d3 and f3. And we're going to have a pretty solid position, actually. We're going to have a pretty solid position. Now, is it going to be solid enough to hold off the question master? Well, we'll have to find out. Queen's going to come over here. We have access to this diagonal. And we're going to kind of just play it slow. We have a nice solid position. Should I play bishop g5 to induce f6? Or not? That's really the question. Let's just play bishop d2. Let's just see how's the question master going to beat us if we just play like this. What is the question master going to do? I'm just going to kind of chill because I feel like my position is really solid. And I don't want to mess it up. Let's play g3. Just trying to find some moves here that don't really create too many weaknesses. f5 is played. Okay. Let's slide the queen over here. Control some of these light squares. The knight's coming in. I kind of expected that. I can bring this rook over. I can play a4. Why? Does it really help me? I don't know. Let's bring the rook over. g5. Ooh. Question master is not scared. Okay. Yeah, what if I play f4? Is that really bad? It's probably really bad, isn't it? Because after this, yeah, that's the big problem. Okay, let's see if we can get the king off of this diagonal. Although it puts it right into this one, which also is maybe not good. Okay, we're gonna take it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. If he goes there, I'm not super worried. If he goes here, I'm not super worried. So let's chase it away. I guess it's knight here, but I'm going to take that. And I do have d4. Isn't d4 a good move for me? Seems like it's pretty solid. Now I got to watch out for this diagonal. But maybe I play c3 and drop the bishop back to help support. Then I can pick off this pawn. That's my plan. Okay, let's go. Go, question master. Let's go. Play c3 and just, like I said, put the bishop back here to help defend. And then, this one, okay. So if I push, it blocks off this guy, but then this pawn is just going to sit here and be really annoying. If I don't, then everything's going to be annoying, so I probably have to do this. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like how this pawn just keeps going forward. I don't love that, but what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Okay. I don't know if I have time for this. That seems really slow. This pawn I'm not worried about. I can come back. b4. I guess I can just push. Maybe I do have time. Maybe I have time. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the question master is going to do. Okay. So he wants to play b4 next. I won't have c4 anymore. Yeah, that does kind of make sense. Well, I don't have a choice here. I have to retreat. I think I want to go here. So b4 is definitely happening. After takes, I could play b3. Which one? Which one? Which one? This seems like a better square, but then the question is it going to be a target for the rook? I don't know. Let's go to c2. I don't know. b4, I think, is happening. Oh, e3, even better. It's even better. Yeah, it's falling apart, guys. It's falling apart. I guess I'll just go here and take this pawn, but the rook's crashing through, and now there's another pawn to worry about over here. Too bad. Okay, well, I guess I could leave this one and take this pawn. Is that better? Nah. Let's take this one. We'll put the bishop here to blockade. What is going on? I can't take it. Wow. Yep, question master seems pretty strong, folks. Seems pretty strong. Let's see if we can make some sort of a weird blockade. Some sort of a weird fortress type of a deal. Let's go here. Maybe we can try to bring the queen in, get some counterplay of some sort. We kind of have a blockade there. So what happens actually if I... What happens if I do that? Da-dun, da-dun. Takes, there's c2. There is no counterplay. We got to defend. We got to try to defend here. Not that we can really... Oh. Nasty. That is nasty. Yep. Look at this. Just like a computer. Just like a computer. All right. Well, I think it's time. I think it's time to throw in the towel, folks. I'm losing a piece. These guys are just... Can't even do anything. Let's go for a cheap checkmate threat. Maybe he moves his queen somewhere and he lets me checkmate him. Nope, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't even take it. Doesn't even take it. Typical stockfish. All right, folks, we tried, but Question Master is very strong. Let's check the game review. All right, 91.5. So there was some mistakes in there from Black. I played decently, 78.6. Game review says I played like a 2450. That's about right. And Black's about 2800. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know how you fare against these new superhero bots. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp. Play smart. Take care.